What's up, guys? Today is Monday. Happy Monday. It is the 24th of August, 2026. And that means, like every other Monday, I'm going to tell you exactly what the market looks like here in Salt Lake Valley. So, first chart, as always, looks at the difference between supply and demand in our market. And as you can see, supply continues to go up while demand continues to be subdued and even trend down. And that is downward pressure on prices, as I continue to say. Another way to look at demand is to look at how many homes are being sold. And if we look at the homes sold week over week, this last week it was 160. That's down from the week before, which was down from the week before, which was down from the week before. And it's not all up as we look back, and it's not all down as we're going forward, but you can see that this is trending down across time. And all of these charts look at all of these data points from the beginning of the second quarter to present. If we look at this chart, homes sold week over week, from about the middle of the chart over, it's done pretty much nothing but a pretty strong trend down. So where are our prices? Well, if we look at average list price, where on average homes get put on the market for what price, versus the median, where most people are having an experience of where they actually ended up buying their home. What was the price point there? Those are two very different lines that I always like to distinguish. And whether we're looking at one of those lines or the other, either way, they're very flat. And they're flat because there's all this downward pressure on prices via every other vector that I look at. The demand is subdued, but not so much. And time on market is increased, but not so much that there's a downward trend in prices. It's at this point awfully flat. Another thing putting downward pressure on those prices is the interest rates, right? They're just gonna stay high, guys, for as long as we're stuck in Iran. That's what interest rates are, and that's where they're gonna be. So up a little bit from the previous week, we're at 6.75 right now for a national 30-year fixed rate loan average. To sum up, right now, Salt Lake County has 3,767 active listings. We've got 1,260 homes currently under contract. The median sold price of homes last week came to 568K, and current interest rates for national average there, 6.75. That's it for this week. We'll see you in the next one.